Hello everyone, I'm Dave Sykes. I'm your instructor for Psychology 255, 32W. We'll be together this summer for 12 weeks. I'm very much looking forward to be able to do this course with you. I'm going to review, this is a welcome message that I hope that you've all received. It will also be in Canvas. I'm just doing this to give you more of an overview of what to expect during our 12 weeks together. So I think this will be informative for you, but always feel free to reach out and ask questions, and I will provide my contact information for you as well. So as I said, this is just meant to be a short video, more of an introduction to Psychology 255. So let's jump in. So as I said, this is a 12-week course. It does start on June 2nd. That's when you're going to have access to all of the content for this course here in Canvas. I'm going to do a separate video for you, which will be more of an intro to Canvas itself for those of you who might not be familiar with that learning platform. We are not going to be meeting face-to-face. This is an asynchronous course. It's a fancy way of saying all of this course is done online. So you can work on this course from a home laptop, PC, iPad, cell phone, you name it. But we will not meet at a campus, for example. You'll do all your work remotely. However, you can reach me in real time, so we could talk on the phone. I could set up a Zoom with you, etc., if you ever want to have FaceTime. Another thing to keep in mind, I will do a couple of Zooms during our 12 weeks, but they are strictly for question and answer. It's not lecture. So again, if you see a pop-up, an invite to a Zoom meeting, it's only for question and answer. It won't be a lecture. And it's completely voluntary. You can jump in for a few minutes if you want. I'd love to see you if you have the time. And if you don't, it's okay. It will not count against you anyway with regard to your grade. As you see here, I'm just going to move down a little further into the content. 90+% of this course is really, as I said, done online in Canvas. In Canvas, you're going to find lecture videos that I create for you. You'll also find slide decks for each chapter. We're going to cover a total of 11 chapters. There's also a chapter quiz for every chapter. There are some discussion boards. I'll get into more of what to expect probably in another video. In terms of grading, I will go through the syllabus for you in another video. Really, my goal for the course is for you to have, one, I think just a deeper understanding of psychology in general. You've probably taken Psych 101, General Psych somewhere, maybe you had it in high school. And that, I hope, gave you, and I bet it did, it probably gave you pretty good foundation in terms of understanding some of the theories in psychology, understanding what research looks like in psychology, understanding some key terms and terminology. But we're going to build on that. So my goal is for you to have a deeper understanding of abnormal psychology. And what I really mean by that is more of the mental health issues that a lot of people may struggle with at different times in their lives. And really for you to understand, I think, not just some of the major illnesses and the diagnoses that are associated with them, but also some of the causes, and I think most importantly, the treatment. But my goal is also to raise awareness, because you'll see as we discuss in the course, for example, anxiety disorders are very common. Folks have a higher chance of developing an anxiety disorder at some point in their lives versus other illnesses, other mental health illnesses like schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is a relatively rare illness, while the anxiety disorders are not. They're much more common. But Along with that comes also some stigma very often, or in other words, treating people differently because they might have a mental health issue. And I want you to really have more knowledge at your disposal. I want you to be able to really, I think more critically about what mental health is, what mental illness is, and also how to prevent it. But I think most importantly, how to talk about it. That's, I think, the most important thing of all. So whether you are a person taking this course with lived experience, meaning perhaps you may have a mental health issue of your own, or perhaps you have family members, loved ones, etc., that might have a mental health illness, this could, I hope, provide you with more information. But also for folks that doesn't apply to you, I'm hoping it will help you to make to probably, I want to say make better choices, if you will, or just understand more as you go through your career, through your life, and you may encounter folks that do have a mental health issue. So again, it's really just meant to bring you deeper into psychology. This is a sophomore level course, so I have an expectation that you'll work a little more. But it's also a course that will transfer to, for example, a 4-year college. And I think it's going to give you an even better foundation if you are planning on taking more courses in psychology, maybe working in social services in the future, or not. I think it just provides great information. If you go and get a nursing, it doesn't matter. It provides good information. A little bit about me. This is my 14th year actually teaching at Bristol Community College. I love teaching. This is, I would say, my favorite course. It's the one that I teach the most often, but from both my own lived experience, as well as having mental health issues in my family, for example, but also many friends who have had mental health challenges or currently do, I bring that perspective to you. So I'm not just talking about things that are theoretical or come out of a textbook. I can refer to things that are more lived experience. But also so in other words, I've been teaching a while. I bring a perspective, I think, that's helpful, I think, particularly for this course as an instructor. But I also have worked in social services for 25 years in many capacities, for example, as a licensed mental health counselor, rehabilitation counselor, case manager, managing programs to serve people with disabilities, etc. So I bring lived experience, I bring teaching experience, I love psychology, and I have experience working in social services. So I think you're going to get a lot from the course, and I think the textbook too is a good one. I'll just highlight that for a moment. It should be available in the bookstore for you to purchase or rent. This book, it's called Abnormal Psychology. It has elements of what we're going to talk about more. The DSM-5, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual, fifth edition. It has a lot of elements of the DSM-5. So I didn't ask you to require that you purchase a DSM-5. It's an expensive manual, an expensive tool. I actually rather use this textbook because it has a lot of elements of the DSM-5 built into it. And I'll explain that more as we get into the course. So again, this is really just your intro. You probably have received this already, but this particular, what I'm referring to here, this announcement will be available for you to review more in Canvas, but I will send a lot of announcements like this. I will send an announcement out to you every single week, so you'll always have updates. I'll remind you of things that are coming, but you also do have a calendar in Canvas, and you have other reminders for assignments and things of that nature. So you'll see more of these, and this is obviously not my only video I'm going to do for you. Again, welcome, and looking forward to our time together.